for 3:30. And a very simple, this is Sungai Pisang. What I want to show is that this fall is nothing great. It's just a typical fall. But how do I want to add interest to the fall? I saw this green color rock, and then I use a wireless flash remotely on the tripod, and then so that I bring out this color. So whenever you see this color, it's like, and then your eye will be roaming here. At least you still look at the waterfall. I'm only using the stone as a foreground and guiding to the waterfall. This one is supposed to be something else in front, but not so evident. It's supposed to be all this grass. Can see a little bit of a greenish because I'm just using off-camera flash and then reflected. So it has slightly greenish in front here, just to support a foreground to it. This one I'm not really sure. It's actually about the leading line, but what I really like is that this dog and the background. This one, me and Shukri hunting to get the clear view of the background until there are no more cloud, no more sea of clouds anymore. This is in Ranau, correct? Okay, this is so many subjects, but what I do is that I use these two on the sampan as a foreground to add interest to it. And same goes this one, the sunset with Mr. Sham at the Sutra Harbour Resort nearby the beach side there. So during the sunset, it's a very dramatic sunset that day, and I'm using these rocks as a leading and a very slow shutter speed to settle the whole wave movement. And again, whenever you use steady, you always have a clean background. So what I'm using here, just compress the whole vision. I have a clean background, and I have these two branch out as a framing to show this mother and daughter. Daughter or son, I don't know. I didn't check. Okay, we have foreground. We have background. So that means there are two elements there. So once you have two elements, there will be some pattern, there will be some relationship. So why not just add layers to it? So that's why you can see that a lot of people shoot model always at the side of the wall, because they want to see that pattern, especially like this. It's going to work very well. You see this line? There is a line, and then you put some subject in front. It always works very well. You see that a lot of portrait shooters will find that. They always find some pattern, they always find some line to guide to the model. So same goes to this one. I'm just explaining the concept about layers, using all this line as layers. We have foreground, we have subject, we have background. Foreground, this I don't know what is it called here. This rumput thing. And then the subject, the background, got layers. And because of the sun coming out, just came out, and then I can see shades of the hills. Okay, I'm using all this line to create layers, to create a perspective that the depth of the scene. And this is the top of the, well, it's not a bus, what is it called? Never mind. A big van. So again, I'm using foreground, subject, background. Create layers of subjects. Okay, diagonal flow. What does it mean by diagonal flow? Okay, learn to compose, look into diagonally, because diagonal lines always associated with movement. Usually it works very well. People coming down, diagonal line. Everyone knows, Broga. This is not so evident. But again, this diagonal line is very evident big. This one is so small. So it must be supported by other things. So I have aeroplane.
Das.
Okay, I'm just quick run through. You can see the water coming out of the frame. Movement always works very well at corners, which is creating diagonal line. See, the boat is coming out of the frame. So whenever you see something's moving, learn to see corners. Okay, which corner it can go out, so that you compose it that way. So this corner may be not so evident, but again, it's a corner. Coming in from one corner, going out to another corner. Okay, this is simple. Obviously, you can see coming out of the corner. This is not so evident, but it's based on the movement of the clouds, the line of the cloud, and the line of the bridge. It may not directly at that corner, specifically at the 0.009 angle, but it's there. So many things. Okay, just quick, because I'm talking about objects just now, between background, foreground. So sometimes whenever we show color, we have colors contrast. So always take note on warm color and cool color. They always complement each other very well, between cold and warm. So as an example, if I have the subject which is red, you have something in the background green, the red gonna stand out like nobody's business. Automatically that evident and visible. Or it can just be a very simple color, just blue and black. It's just a pattern, it's something like a roof at the Bukit Jalil. Or you can use the artificial color that available. How do you accentuate all this color? Is by playing slow shutter. Whenever you play slow shutter, and then what actually happening is that this bridge is not visible at all. It's totally pitch black. What I do is that like a mad dog using 2 flash. So I set this one like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, and then I keep on using flash. I manually press the flash. So until it become highlighted, and then you can see, oh, it's a bridge.